Hey, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here. Wanted to bring you guys this week's Collective Kicks weekly recap. It is Friday, the 27th of June. I cannot believe it's month end already of June. 4th of July is around the corner. Hopefully, you guys have fun and safe plans for the 4th of July. Let's go ahead and jump into this week's weekly recap. So, lots of news. I missed last week, if you guys already know, because I think it was last week that I missed because the channel was down. Hopefully the channel stays up. I'm crossing my fingers every day that YouTube made the appropriate changes and the person that was been trolling has moved on. But let's keep the ball rolling and lots of news. It seems like this week is as pretty much every week. It seems like nowadays. First things first, though, we keep the blood flowing with this Nike Pro bra collection. Yes, I know it's a bra collection, and I posted it because they had it on Nike's official release kind of information site, and I was like, dude, what dudes don't like to look at chicks in bras? Plus, it's new technology, so it's kind of justified. Uh, but uh, but I might next time I go to the Nike employee store. Hopefully, they'll have some of this stuff, and I can get some for the wife. I'm sure she'd actually like getting some random like fancy bras like that. I think that personally, there needs to be a chick that does a review of the Pro Combat or the not the Combat, the Nike Pro Bra collection. But there's like 5 different types for light to heavy support, or I don't even know. You guys check out the article. There's a bunch of pictures, and there's even a video of them with the chick doing like a little slow mo jog. It's just kind of feels inappropriate, but at the same time, you're like, this is for the greater good of humanity. So I don't know. Just check it out if you're interested. Link is in the description to the website for you guys, collectivekicks.com. Anyway, the Way 2, there's a Wadeorade colorway that's pretty dope, actually. At first, I just thought it looked like a Nike box with the orange and the 2 different tones of gray, but then you have that green liner in the back. You can see it. It looks pretty awesome. Pretty neat little colorway. I don't know if those are going to release, but you can get a look at them closer if you want by checking out that article. We get a first look at the Nike KD7 Lifestyle model, which I have to say is a big step up comparison to some of the lifestyle models we've seen in the past. I like that they went totally in its own direction. It wasn't trying to mimic the KD7 or like previously some of them try to mimic a little bits of like the Lebron 10 or whatever. It seems a little bit off. I like that they kind of went in their own stylings and made it its own type of shoe, and it looks just kind of like a standard shoe, but it looks nice. I think they look really nice, and that's my opinion on those. KD7s, we get the first 5 colorway release dates. Check that article for all of the release dates. But if you guys didn't see the intro, there was 5 colorways that they announced, and you can check those ones out on this article. Some pretty nice ones to start off, and something a little bit different within the colorways. There's like little subtle differences, like the logo might be painted a different color. Like there's lots of little things that are different that you can't get on Nike ID. So I think that they're smart in doing so. So you can design something perfect for yourself on Nike ID, but then you get the KD7 models that release, and you might get a fancy swoosh, or like the KD logo has like the globe in the middle on one of them. Like there's lots of little subtle details that I think will grow to like. More on the KD7 coming up here in a second, though. I'm doing a giveaway. I posted this video yesterday for you guys. If you guys want to check out the article here, go to the YouTube channel, find the video. It's for the Nike Digital Print Elite Socks. I'm giving away a pair. All you have to do is leave a comment that says Collective Kicks on the video, and I'm going to randomly choose a winner next week. And then next week I should be getting the Stars Elite Socks, and I might do a review of those ones and like an on foot of those Elite Socks, and also give another pair away. I believe next Thursday or so. So I'm gonna give another pair away as well as announce the winner for these ones. So you have till next week to enter for that. So hopefully you guys like that. I mean, they're like $28, but I bought one for myself, one for my wife's cousin, not nephew, her cousin, and then also one for you guys. And I've done it twice now. So hopefully I'll keep doing that if they keep making cool elite print socks. I really do like the digital prints. It looks really cool. And if you guys missed the video, I mean that video with the giveaway has a really detailed look that I posted yesterday. At least in my opinion, it's detailed. Anyway, we got a Throwback Thursday video from Kicks Reason. If you guys want to check out that, Reebok Chill Mid. Also, there is a Fila 96 Hamptons colorway. That's actually a really clean looking colorway. Gum soles, all white upper. Kicks Reason wrote that one. I also did a video on these, but if you want to see all the actual entries, at least to start off, I need to go and add all the other submissions because there's probably like another 100 submissions after I did the video. But you guys gave me over 100 designs of yours of Nike ID KD7s, really cool designs. And just to give you guys a heads up, I actually did order one pair for myself, and I actually have a buddy that has some connections, and I'm gonna be getting my Nike ID for my KD7s like probably right around mid July. So they expedited it and made it like really fast turnaround. And I'm not going to tell you which one I got, but I will be doing an unboxing of those when I get them, and then a full review. So really excited to show you guys those, the ones that I ended up picking up. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the KD7, and I guess that's the segue point. I mean, these are all KD7 articles. What do you guys think about the KD7? I talked about this in some of the other videos. I personally think that it's an awesome design. The deposit material on the back end of the shoe is going to give people an opportunity to, or it's going to give, it's going to give people an opportunity to do customs. It's going to give Nike an opportunity to make crazy prints. The overall silhouette looks nice. I like the strap. I think it's a great looking sneaker. I think this is going to be one that's, we have already kind of generally accepted it, but as we see really cool colorways with really nice materials, it's just going to be like, whoa, this is, I think that it re-sparks some of the nostalgic feeling from the KD4 that people had 3 years ago, and they're going to look at the KD7 and think of it as a big brother of the KD4, or even better, maybe even better than the KD4. Like it looks like it's built a lot better. Look at, the air unit in the back is much better. There's a lot of upgrades, so it's like an upgraded version almost of the KD4, and I cannot wait to see what type of elite model they have off of the KD7. Obviously, the elites, they go in a totally different route usually, but the 6 elite, the upper was fairly similar. The 5 elites were totally different. So curious to see what happens that. And that's like all the way next year. That's like a year from now probably, but I'm always kind of curious about what's going to happen in the future. And then also just giving you guys a heads up again that the KD7 was on Nike ID. And then more information, yes, it was official, and they announced 5 different colorways. Reebok Kamikaze 1 Isaiah Thomas PE video review from Kicks Reason. Nice. He looks like he got it for $55. That's awesome. Man, I missed that day in basketball. Isaiah Thomas is the man. I don't know, that whole. There's a documentary actually on the Pistons and stuff from back in the day on ESPN. You guys should check that out. I think it's on Netflix, but totally worth watching. Dennis Rodman and stuff, and they talk about the glory days of the Pistons. Fila Stack video review from Kicks Reason. If you guys want to see the Fila Stack retro, check that out. Kicks Reason does a good job breaking down the models of the sneakers, so shout out to him. The WoW Encore 2.5 announcement first look. These things look crazy. I really like the look of the 2.5 models. I didn't know they were going to do a 2.5 model considering the season's over, but the upgrades that they've done on the shoe, or just the change up, it makes the shoe pop out a lot more to me. It looks a little bit more sleek, and I don't know. I'm definitely, if they get a stateside release, I definitely will pick up that colorway because I really like the black and the red. But we'll see what else they end up doing. Moving on, Air Jordan 6 black infrared new images. I'm still kind of on the fence to see what we're going to be getting for the black infrareds. It's a definite cop for me because I don't have a pair. I've never owned a pair. Always wanted a pair. And I'm excited to get a pair, but hopefully the quality is decent. I really wanted the infrared pack from back in the day, and I missed out. So now that I have the white infrareds, and then I'm looking forward to getting the black infrareds come what is it, Black Friday this coming November or so. So it's probably going to be a major GR release. Hopefully the quality will be decent enough that we'll appreciate the shoe. So we saw some new images of the King's Crown, LeBron 11 EXTs. Supposedly it's a quick strike and it's going to be more limited, I guess, than the other two. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just in higher demand. Maybe the production number is the same. It would be really nice to actually know the production numbers of the sneakers. I wish there was some easy way to know how many pairs are produced, because it's so frustrating not knowing and knowing that, so the reason why I would want to know is because if this shoe was only limited to 2,000, I would know that I'd have to really grind to try to get the shoe. If the shoe was 15,000 or 50,000 or 150,000 pairs, it would let me know okay, it's going to be easier to be able to cop the more are out there. And then I mean, it turns off some of the resellers. I guess that's part of the reason because the resellers are at least buy them initially, and then they have to try to flip them on their own. But I think that it would be a good. It would just be nice every now and then if we had some sort of an idea of the numbers. But I really want that model. I don't have the EXTs. I saw if you follow me on Instagram, I saw the denim LeBrons at the Nike store in Portland, still in stock, but the retail is 250. It's just so high. I really like the denim LeBron 11s, but I didn't want to get them at that price. These ones I would pay 250 for. And I really like the look of the shoe. Just it pops so much with that gold, clear soles, black, just an awesome looking sneaker. So definitely trying to cop those. Supposedly they come out in like a week or so. No real official information from Nike yet on that. The Nike Sportswear Gold HYPERVENOM collection dropped, I believe, yesterday or so, and it looks like a really clean looking collection. Really wanted the Roshis out of that collection, but I struck out on Finish Line. I have this problem with Finish Line copping online. It keeps when I check out in my cart, it says my address doesn't match up, and I know my address matches up to my card. It works literally everywhere else I use it, so it's just kind of frustrating. Try to check out PayPal, it doesn't work. So it's happened 4 times now with Finish Line. I lost out on my Carmines, lost out on just a bunch of random stuff. So I called support, and they just kind of dodged the bullet. I need to call them again and try to get it figured out because I really want that to happen. Some Rick Owens Adidas 2014 sneakers. Look at that weird platform on the back, though. I don't know. The Rick Owens stuff just goes so far off the deep end with sneaker design. It's just like Lady Gaga-esque. I don't know, dudes. I'm not feeling that at all. But I guarantee the price tag is probably like $500. They do not come cheap. I'm sure some people will like them just because of the status of the price tag on them. But I don't know. I'd rather take that money and do other things with it personally if I had the choice. But very wild, weird looking sneaker. There's more images in that article if you want to see. More signatured series stuff from the Monday Treat from Kicks Reason. And I was asking this because I think last week was the K54 tournament, and I wanted to know, is there going to be another Jordan K54 sneaker? The Jordan 5 was a really popular one, obviously only in France it was released, or overseas, never made a stateside release. Then we had the K54 Jordan 4s, which were the military 4s. I actually had them. I have a video on my YouTube channel of these. It was a K54 Jordan 4s, military blue basic shoe, and then it had just a K54 logo on the tongue. That was literally the only thing they did, because from what I understood, they rush ordered the specialty shoe. Now that it doesn't seem like Jordan Brand's doing anything anymore, which is kind of a bummer. I liked seeing stuff like that happen. It would be kind of cool to see where they would take that in the future. But just out of curiosity, I did that kind of article for you guys. And then we saw some images of a potential champ pack that never happened. Obviously, you can see the LeBron lows and the LeBron Elite 11s. Supposedly, those Elite 11s are going to still release, though. No word officially yet. A lot of people are saying, yes, it's going to happen. I want to see something official because I really do like that one as well. There's 3 LeBrons left this year that definitely piqued my interest, and probably the only ones left. There's the King's Crown, those champ pack, or the Iron Man, or whatever you want to call them, LeBron 11 Elites. And then obviously the LeBrons. And like, I'm a pretty big LeBron 11 fan. I'm probably going to strike out on some of those ones that are all hyped up, which is unfortunate. But my fingers are crossed. I'm hoping I can get all 3 of those in my possession. I will be a happy dude if I can. We get some official release information on the Kobe 9 low Beethovens. It was already kind of announced, but we saw the official thing on the Nike release calendar, as well as for the Hyper Grape or the Michael Jackson version. So if you want to see the release dates, go ahead and click on those articles there. Also this weekend, I believe the Foamposite Black and White, or the Concord as they've been called. It's not actually even Concord. The funny thing is it's listed as a Game Royal color, and that color is actually supposed to be themed after Orlando. So it's kind of an homage to Orlando theme, not Concord. But take it from, we see the images and we think Concord because of the way it looks, but totally not even related from what it sounds like. Some Vans Supreme release that happened on Thursday. I don't know if you guys ended up copping those or not. I passed on all the Supreme collection. I usually pass on all of them. I see it and I try to do articles on it, but I honestly don't think about picking them up. We get 4 upcoming colorways of the Jordan 14. The Thunders are the first pair in the black and yellow. I cannot wait for the Ferrari red with carbon fiber. Those ones are definite for me. And then the black toes would be a plus as well with the OG colorway. which is the third one in the back right there. And then there's a wolf gray one with a sport blue. And we get a first look at a Jordan 13 Barons colorway. Looks really crazy with the iridescent like area. Usually is like a nubuck or suede material in that area, but in this instance it's like this crazy reflective thing. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. We haven't seen a 13 in a while, so I guess it was, well, I guess the we saw a couple last year, but anyway, I'm excited to see what they actually come out with, and it's kind of cool that they're sticking with the Barons type theme, I guess. I mean, past the ones and the nines that dropped last year. There's a KD6 Elite in a blue colorway with gold trim, supposedly limited 2,000 pairs. I don't know if you guys care about that or not. They look kind of interesting. I prefer the mango and gold colorway that I got with the white upper. Super sick. One of my favorite KDs to date. KD at least sixes for sure. Just such a clean looking shoe in my opinion. Also more images of the Ferrari red Jordan 14s on foot. Those ones are just crazy to me. I'm a fan of the Jordan 14. It was the first model I bought with my own money, like the cherry red 14s, and like it's just a model that speaks to me. It's just one that I really liked. We get some more looks at the LeBron 12, and I did an article on whether or not you guys think it will be a success or fail in the market. I think that it's going to be a success, but I think that sneakerheads will see it probably as a fail. It's all going to be dependent on the price point. I think the model looks pretty dope, personally. We haven't seen a finished product yet, and also this is only one colorway. Like, remember last year for the LeBron 11s, we saw 2 or 3 different colorways eventually leaked through, and then there was like 20 colorways that came out, and out of those 20, some of them spoke out to people more than others. I think that this is going to be the same situation. There's going to be a lot of colorways of this model. I love the soles. They look crazy. I kind of like the side paneling on them. All in all, I think that the shoe looks pretty dope. It looks like a premium product, in my opinion. There's nothing about the shoe that looks generic, and I think that's the hard point of design when you're trying to design a model, to have it look unique. And it can be difficult to do it and have it look unique and not Rick Owen unique, where it's just crazy off the wall, but also have it look professional and non-generic, because you don't want to have an Air Monarch look, which is, if you don't know what an Air Monarch are, it's like the oldest sneaker that's like one of the best selling sneakers supposedly ever from Nike. But it's like I saw like an 85-year-old man walking through the store with a pair of Air Monarchs yesterday. Anyway, yeah, I think it's going to do well. That's just my predictions. Oregon State 5-6 pack from a dude, Ryan Knows, man, did this pack of the 5 and 6s. Look insane. Very cool looking customs that he did there. Check out those in the article. There's some detailed pictures of those. Brick City Reebok Shack Attack video review. If you want to see that, check out that. Also, Nike Dunk Mid SB in white looks like is releasing that. It's actually not bad looking. SB, look at that. Does it have a strap? I haven't seen one of those like that before. Pretty crazy. Anyway, Kobe 9 EM and Air Force 1 florals. I actually was trying to get those Kobe 9s. I thought that would be kind of nice, but I missed out getting them myself. More information on the red suedes. Snoop Dogg gets a limited, I don't know why, but he gets a limited cleat from Adidas. It looks cool, and it's a cool branding, so I like that. But I still don't know why it's Snoop line. It bugs me. It's as off branding as LeBron having a 2K14 tiger print shoe, but it is what it is. I mean, Snoop Dogg wants to change his name, he can. Midlife crisis, so be it. Trophy pack was available. That's a really crazy iridescent looking Air Max there, you can see. And then these things are wild, dude. The Adidas Basketball Crazy One award season. Look at the gold foil on the upper. It looks pretty wild. I haven't seen any reviews. I haven't looked actually to see if anybody copped them or not. But I don't even know if they dropped yet. Maybe they dropped this week. I honestly didn't look. You might want to check out the article if you really want more details on it. I honestly don't remember. But anyway, the Vapor Collection for Nike Baseball, if you're interested, you can check that out. And then the Lunar Glide 6 via Nike Lab. Those ones were released. And the Nike Labs thing is kind of like a upper scale Nike creative sort of branch that is ridiculously priced for most of the things. I don't think the sneakers were overpriced too much, but for the clothes, like I saw a jacket that was like $500, just pretty crazy. Reebok Instapump Furies collaborations, and then also we see this Sport Blue in a translucent sole. Looks pretty interesting. I definitely want to see more of those. I really think that sport blue looks well, and I think to me it still gives me that true blue or reverse true blue feel, and hopefully I'll get those and I can do a comparison between the true blues, because I have the international pair that was released last time and the US release, so hopefully I'll be able to do a comparison of those. And then there's some Fila, the Cajun Rise collaboration. Looks pretty nice actually. And some Nike Shox return with a TLX mid. And I'm going to just go ahead and scroll down the Wimbledons if you guys missed that. I believe they still have some. It still hasn't had a stateside release yet, so that's something that we're waiting on. We got a full look at the Soulfly Air Jordan 3. I'm trying to go quickly because I know that I'm running out of time, but also I have 2 weeks worth of stuff that I haven't really covered. Ostrich and Denim Yeezy customs. Those are wild, dude. Super, super nice. That's I'm gonna leave it here, and that's pretty much gonna be it. Note though, on the bottom, it does actually show the Collectivekicks hashtags now. I'm gonna try to have them expand it so it shows a couple more. So if you hashtag Collectivekicks on Instagram, the pictures will actually show up on here. So just kind of a heads up on that. Also, there's just some small updates. Obviously, you see the previous posts from the previous months, and you can follow us, but don't follow us yet. I'm gonna do this newsletter thing here and launch it off in the right way soon. And that's pretty much it. Release dates, I don't know if they updated or not. That's another thing that's work in progress because there's a lot of release date stuff that's not been updating on the site. So the site is constantly having some updates. We have some people working on it, and hopefully we'll get everything up to par so we can get it looking 100% the way I want and professional. Thank you guys for watching, though. Have a good rest of the week. If you guys missed the video earlier today, I did a unboxing video from Champ Sports. Expect to see a bunch of videos in the next couple days. I have, again, my top 30 pickups for 2014 still, and I still have a review video for like 3 different sneakers that I want to give you guys detailed reviews on. So be on the lookout. Hopefully we'll get you guys some daily doubles here through the week, and then I mean, I'm just getting caught up, and I'm looking forward to getting to the area where we need to be all caught up. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.